Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the August 14th, 2025 meeting of the SERA Economic Redevelopment Agency. The time is 6:30 p.m. We could please have a salute to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Denise, has this meeting been properly advertised?
Yes,
Would you please conduct a roll call of commissioners?
sure. Commissioner Davis. DeWise. Fisher. Grillo.
Here.
Parikh. Councilwoman Roberts. Scott. Chairman Zabrowski. We have a quorum.
Thank you, Denise. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the minutes that were provided for the July 10th, 2025 meeting? Does anyone have any comments, additions, subtractions, edits? If not, would someone please make a motion to approve the minutes of July 10th, 2025?
I'll second that motion.
Commissioner Davis. DeWise. Fisher. Grillo.
Yes.
Parikh. Roberts. Scott. And Chairman Zabrowski.
Why don't we skip the attorney report for a second, let Mike get settled. Can we have the engineer report, please?
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As we can all see, work continues on the Bass Pro Shop site at Riverton. They've started site improvements and they continue work on the pump station. This month, they've also begun work on the off-site water main extension from the Raritan Street pump station to Oak Street. They so far have completed the work on Raritan Street and they're about to make their way up of Cross Avenue. That's all I have. Thank you.
Mr. Baker, attorney's report, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Recall in March, the DEP asked the agency to approve a modified MOU with regard to the brownfield development area. They've sent another version of that for us to approve. Initially, in this new version, they asked for the borough to sign. I spoke to the folks at the DEP and they said, no, the borough doesn't have anything to do with it. It is just SERA. So that is good news. The other is that Vina and I will be meeting in about a week or so to talk about the Sunshine Biscuit, and Vina can talk about that in her report.
We're working on
Tova. Tova discussions with their attorney regarding the redevelopment agreement. They will have a site plan to us for the next meeting so that we can look at that and approve. And at that point, Vina and I will be able to do the redevelopment plan as well for your review.
So basically, you're gonna do the redevelopment plan and then redevelopment agreement both. And then the at the meeting, we'll approve those plan and agreement.
Correct. And that's okay with the developer in their time period, and it's okay with the DEP in their time period for their approval.
Once that is approved, it will go into borough for the pilot agreement that they'll negotiate.
And for the redevelopment plan order.
Redevelopment plan.
Ordinance, yeah, that's what I wanted to add, that the ordinances, actually the agency just gets to see a draft, but it's the council that really votes on the plan and becomes an ordinance.
It becomes an order.
Our policy has been to recommend it and then pass it on to the.
Yes.
governing body.
Yeah, I think and borough is in agreement that we develop everything and give it to the borough. So
Any questions? Vina, please go ahead.
So actually, Mike, and board members, I won't be here for the next meeting because I'm out of the country. But since we're going to have the plans next week, you and I should coordinate. I'll review, I'll have all my comments and update to you so that you can share it. And also I'll have a summary for you, Himanshu, so that you can read it out on my behalf. But other than these two projects, Sunshine Biscuit, I did receive their final plans. So I will start working on the plan. They have been asking me as to what is the time frame or the turnaround time, and I said I would wait for directions from the chairman and executive director, but I'll share with them the ultimate date when it will be in front of the council. Next week at the planning board, I'm presenting the area investigation study for Ernston Road. That's scheduled for the 20th. And we have to come up with a date for actually Main Street and Crossman because that's exactly the next meeting is 17th September, and I am out of the country that time too. I come back on 17th night. So we'll have to come up with, I'll discuss it with you, Himanshu and John, if there is a way we could have a special meeting or we just wait for the next one to come up. But yep, so there are a couple of things that I'm working on.
Let's quickly clarify, and I want Commissioner, because I have read some things citing statute that this plan for redevelopment on Unstern and Route 9 or Main Street is going to condemn the businesses, vibrant businesses and things. So I want to clarify that there is no condemnation in our redevelopment plan. We are not going to condemn any properties. These are property owners will get a benefit, and it's their time and choosing to make those necessary improvement. We'll have a plan in place so what they can do, which will help them, and hopefully we can spur the development and revitalization of the area that is much needed. And Veena is working with the NJ Transit for the transit village at the bus stop in Old Bridge, which is very close proximity to us. So that's going to be, with the redevelopment plan in place, it will further benefit the property owners. So, if you are asked, somebody says something, please clarify that there is no condemnation. You, Commissioner, are not authorizing any condemnation. And as far as I know, council is not authorizing any condemnation.
And also I did have another follow-up call with NJ Transit, NJ DOT. Actually, next week on 20th, the same day as the public hearing, I'm a speaker at the Women's Transportation Center to talk about Transit Village. And in fact, Sayreville has been included in addition to Old Bridge. So I am talking about Sayreville's area that was included as part of the affordable housing plan. And I'm going to talk about it. Anybody interested, please reach out to me so that I can share the link. It's a virtual conference, so I'll be happy to introduce. Yes. So, but I think that's the first step and first recognition in the Transit Village side for Sayreville as well.
Terrific. I'm writing down as we go, and I think between the 4 redevelopment projects that Veena's working on, we have the Gillette Towers addition that we've heard earlier this year, the downtown improvements, which have slowed down a little bit, but we'll get back there, and then the Transit Village. There's 7 significant improvement projects going on, and there might be more that I'm just not counting, but 7 is quite a significant number. So well done by the board and our professionals and our staff. Thank you. Himanshu, were we going to let Zach pinch it for you?
Yes. I
Okay.
think we're going to start calling it now Assistant Executive Director's Report, but I will defer it to Abel, Zach, to
I don't
present the
care who
report.
reads it as long as it's read quickly.
Thank you, everybody. The SERA website and digital design, SERA continues to work on the agency's new modernized website. The new platform is designed to enhance transparency, improve public access to redevelopment information, and strengthen overall agency communication. In addition to migrating and updating existing content, SERA is developing new pages to explain the redevelopment process in New Jersey and provide links to external resources such as the NJEDA and the Department of Community Affairs and the Department of Environmental Protection. These resources will assist stakeholders in understanding redevelopment requirements and identifying potential state funding supplements for qualifying projects. The agency is also working on a dedicated page to highlight recently designated areas in need of redevelopment within the borough. This section will present potential developers with the community's vision for each site, providing a clear framework for future investment. The fully updated website is expected to launch next month, offering an accessible, user-friendly platform optimized for both desktop and mobile devices. The Riverton update, Justin gave a very nice update on Riverton. The construction of the Bass Pro Shop facility remains on schedule. The outer shell is expected to be completed this fall, at which point the building will be turned over to Bass for an interior fit out. Concurrently, site work continues on the Gateway Services area as preparations are made to begin construction on the associated pad sites. Redevelopment planning update. At its next scheduled meeting, the SERA planner, Vina, will present the Ernston Road Mini Mall area in need of redevelopment and rehabilitation study to the planning board. This study will guide future revitalization efforts for the area, aligning with SERA's broader redevelopment agency strategies.
Again, there is no condemnation.
No condemnation, no eminent domain, no nuclear bombs, everything's okay. All right. Does anyone have any questions about any of the four reports that were just presented? If not, we have an authorization for the payment of bills. The total amount is $30,907.16. The operating total is $25,843.21. The escrow total is $5,063.95. Are there any questions about the bills? If not, would someone please make a motion to approve?
Commissioner Davis, DeWise, Fisher, Grillo,
Yes.
Parikh, Roberts, Scott, and Chairman Zambrowski.
Very good. We have a resolution. I'm just going to read it briefly for those in the audience who don't have a copy or those on TV. Resolution 2025.08.37 is a resolution of SERA authorizing Solar Landscape LLC to appear before the Sayreville Zoning Board for amended preliminary and final major site plans regarding the Epic Church on the Main Street extension. Anthony, Michael, do you want to say anything about this?
Several years ago, Epic came in on behalf of this solar project on the church's property. The agency approved them as the designated redeveloper for the site. The agency also waived the requirement for a redevelopment agreement, thinking this was a small project, and also the church was involved, didn't want to impose the cost, which could be several thousands of dollars to negotiate a redevelopment agreement. They are coming to us for a blessing, not of their project, but for them to be able to go to the zoning board. This is an amendment to the existing project. I believe they're reducing and changing some of the design on the solar panels. It's going to the zoning board because when the project, the church was originally approved, it was not in the redevelopment area. It was approved by the zoning board, gave them the site plan. So now they have to go back to the zoning board to get the amended site plan. Usually if you have something in a redevelopment area, it goes to the planning board, not the zoning board. This is the unique and strange exception.
Nothing quite as streamlined as New Jersey land use policy. Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Baker? All right, then I'll entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2025.08.37.
I'll make that motion.
Someone make a second? Very good. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Davis, DeWise, Fisher, Grillo,
Yes.
Parikh, Roberts, Scott, and Chairman Zambrowski.
Thank you. Do we have any comments from the commissioners? Anyone? All right. I will now open the meeting for public comment. May I have a motion to open the meeting to public comment? Can I have a second?
Second.
Can we just do a voice vote? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
You read the resolution, right? You read a public statement, yeah. One member of the public left, so we lost 50% of our public.
To help keep this meeting as organized as possible, we ask members of the public to approach, state your name, and strive to limit your comments to 5 minutes. All comments this evening should refer to redevelopment and agenda items per NJSA 10-4-12A and the Saraville Economic and Redevelopment Agency's rules. In the event a member of the public has questions they seek answers to, an appointment can be made during regular business hours with the agency's office. Thank you.
With that, are there any members of the public who would like to speak? All right. Would someone like to make a motion to close public portion?
Make a motion to close.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Mr. Baker, is there any reason to go into executive session this evening?
There is not, Chairman.
Does anyone on the board have a reason to go into executive session? Very good, then I'll accept a motion to adjourn the meeting.
That motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
That was the